A pastor's letter to Clare and Jesus' answer to his son. May 16th, 2018. Words from Jesus to Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began. Well, my dear family, I want to share a letter with you from a pastor being plagued with failure by the enemy. And if the Lord is allowing it, there is a good reason, but that doesn't always make it easier. Rob wrote to me, crying out for help. He began, I didn't mean to come across so erratic in my comment. I just have been getting wave after wave of sickness, panic, and discouragement. Being sick all the time is a very tough way to live. When I feel good, I'm like a rocket. But I'm having so many unexplained health issues, it feels like I'm losing my mind. Not to mention when I go to church and during the week, I have the terrible panic attacks and my nerves are so shot. I feel every noise and bang like an earthquake. I am all my boys have, and I'm only 39. But to be honest, some nights I wonder if I will die in my sleep. I know it has to be demonic. It's just not natural sickness, not just the multiple panic attacks and the deep loneliness, but monumental stress that is taking its toll. Also there's the physical side. My body on the inside heats up and my hands feel like fire on my palms. I get pressure in my head and I have been having migraines weekly. I have also been having dreams that the doctor is telling me I'm going to die, that I have terminal cancer. More than once the dreams were vivid, and I used the binding prayer, but I'm terrified of dying and going to hell. I'm terrified of something happening to my boys, or me not being around to take care of them. I'm just buckling under the pressure. Feeling this way makes me feel so angry and irritable all the time, and my quality of life is so bad. It's affecting my boys, and they deserve better than a sickly, irritable, angry dad. I have come a long ways with the Lord, but I struggle with loneliness, and sometimes I fall with self-pleasure. It is so hard to go full steam ahead for the Lord when I can't hear Him or spend time with Him, and I'm ashamed all the time, so I avoid Rimas most of the time as well. I'm so scared of the doctor that I don't even want to go anymore. It's been 2 years. Lastly, I have been having lung issues. It started 2 days ago, and it's like they are really burning. So I've been panicking. I asked for help because I get so scared and don't want to die. I hate to bother you, but I've been listening for 3 years almost now, and I don't know what else to do. Well, I know this was an extremely long reply, but if I could stop panicking and feel better, I could accomplish so much more for the kingdom. Plus, I need the Lord close, and I'm sure He is done with me. Well, thank you for the email. It made this terrible day a bit better. Please tell Jesus I love Him and I'm sorry I failed Him. That was the end of his letter. Jesus, do you have a word for him? Jesus began, Hold on for dear life, my son. Hold on to me with all you have. This will not go on forever. I'm indeed cleaning out the old to make room for the new. Submit to the indignancy of these trials with faith, that I have allowed them for your spiritual growth. Do not be ashamed to share your struggles with those you pastor. They need to be jarred out of complacent Christianity and get real. The devil is fighting for keeps, and what you go through, your flock will also go through. So you're paving the way. And as you handle your trials, so too will they handle theirs. I'm asking you to lead, not by being crushed into oblivion, but by being honest about the attacks and rising above them with faith that I'm with you and will not allow you to be tried beyond your capacity. You do not know your capacity until you reach your end. And since I'm continually supporting you, there is always a safety net under your end. Rise up and know that I'm with you. Draw your trusted prayer warriors together and be honest with them. Have them hold you up in prayer and fasting, and do not, under any circumstances, receive a word that I'm displeased with you. Lie, lie, lie. I'm highly pleased with you, and therefore I'm preparing you for the next level of ministry. But first, the old leaven must come out, and for that there is much humbling. I'm not upset with your falls, rather I forgive you and hold you by your right hand to help you get up again. People who think this is chastisement are misunderstanding my ways. Rather, I'm pruning you, so you may bring forth more fruit.